smell onions. I smell onions. So, wow, that's some crazy shit. Holy shit. So anyway, I'm gonna even polish up this video. And excuse my hair, I was outside today. So being in a cured state, and so this is definitely gonna go in my book because I had to really understand this. Being in a cured state where you don't feel your environment and you're trying to stop the symptoms of evolution, whether it's mucus or a headache or any type of symptom from anything. Being in a cured state means that you are disabling your body's sensors to let you know that you need to take a break, you need to rest, you need to eat, you need to do a lot of things. And so all the therapies in the world, from the energy, holistic, allopathic healing world, are all meaning to put people in a cured state, though the reason why they have to keep upgrading the therapies is because the body is dying to live and the therapies don't work anymore. That's what vaccine resistance is. That's what antibiotic resistance is. That's why there's always new things on the market to figure out a way to put you in a cured state so you can go about doing your job and hanging out with people and keeping the economy going, and you're not resting when you need to. And so what happens is, you know what the rapture is? What the rapture is, everyone's in a cured state from either salt, like a lot of J juice and not feeling the symptoms, or taking all the different vaccines, putting you in a cured state, or taking out your organs, or going under surgeries, or on a string of pills, powder, supplements, detoxes, herbs, extracts. And then a virus comes into the environment that's unbeknownst to somebody, and that will be like an EMP, electronic magnetic pulse, that will just level the playing field. And that's why people die, because they're in a cured state. They ignore indicators. They're always at the over-the-counter drugs, taking vaccines, taking all the different pills. And so when you're in a cured, zombified state, then you think everything is great. And then you go to, guess what? The concerts. That's why they're taking the masks off. That's why they're opening up. That's why these Hollywood people are opening up these concert venues saying, oh yeah, everybody show your vaccine card, as if that's going to save you. Oh no, we have 7 billion people with major predispositions. There's a virus in the environment. A vaccine is only saying that they're going to try to stop that heat from the vaccine, or I'm sorry, from the COVID-19, but the energy that it takes for you to build up antibodies against a massive influx of energy in that environment, that concert venue, that's going to cause a surge, a major power surge. And that's why people die in concert venues nowadays, because of major power surges. And so being in a cured state says that you won't know when a power surge happens. And when it happens, it will level you, but you won't have any indicators that you know to like get out, or to feed yourself, or to drink some water, or to take a rest. You'll just keep going like the fucking Energizer Bunny until there's nothing left, until you have been used, abused, what is it? Hung out wet, put away dry, or hung out dry, put away wet, whatever it is. And so that's the whole point of this cured state. That's how the gods in the beginning exploited mankind, was first had them go through syphilis, which is bacteria from sexual transmitted diseases, right? Created civilization. You know where I got that from? I was watching the Vampire, Bram Stoker's Vampire from the 1992 with Gary Oldman and Keanu Reeves, and Anthony Hopkins was talking about it because he was a doctor. He was Van Helsing, and he was talking about syphilis and then civilization. And I was asking my husband, you think those vampires were probably some of the monsters way back in antiquity? That those were some of the race of beings that we were fighting against, that were the balancing force of mankind, because they were sucking the blood and eating and all this other stuff? And I'm like, you know what? I bet you that was probably some of the creatures from way back when that we have found a way to drive underground or something, Because these monsters aren't just from someone's imagination. They came from a reality, okay? Whether or not they still exist today or that we know about it is a totally different story. But every single fantasy monster that's in the Marvel or in the horror movies is some kind of real thing. Whether it's at the micro level and you look at the microscope and you can superimpose it And then you can create masks from that and make it look like a macro level monster. And so, so I'm telling you, that's how they exploited mankind, was put them in a cured state. And then, yeah, you're right, Janet, no coincidences. Put them in a cured state. They're all happy, happy, joy, joy. Ply people with alcohol, drugs, and sex, right? That's why the porn industry is like $1 billion industry. And so when people are doing their job and mining for gold or putting cars together or digging for oil, they're like happy that they go to the downtown like on a Friday night and go get obliterated, and go to a football game and get obliterated by alcohol. And the other while they're going to the corporate wellness centers and getting things taken out, getting things nipped and tucked. But they're happy with it, and they're having a bunch of kids and teaching their kids it's okay to give up your body for science, and that's the cured state. And then you won't know or even have any indicators that you know that something is wrong. And then all of a sudden one day you have a diagnosable condition, or you don't wake up one morning. That's the slave mentality, is being in a cured state. So the freedom is to feel. The freedom is to have control over your body, mind, and spirit. The freedom is to know that no matter what happens out there, you can sidestep the intentions, whatever they are, because you will listen to indicators, because you know the indicators in your body. You'll know the indicators in the economy. You'll know the indicators in your community, and you will find ways to protect yourself so you don't get destroyed by somebody else's intention. And that's why I say, get off the J juice if you're using it as a cure. Get off your pills, powder, supplements if you're using them as a cure. Learn how to deal with feeling the evolution, because if you don't, there's going to be so much evolution that's going to happen. And the more that you don't want to feel it, the more you're going to be in a cured state, the less you're going to know when you're going to die, because there will be an EMP at the micro level, okay? Electronic magnetic pulse that will level your body, mind, and spirit. I smell the onions. Holy crap. I told you, as soon as I left wherever I was going, I was going to feel something. I don't feel any heat, but I smell the onions. All right. True to form, like I said, I was going to feel something or smell something from my last venture out and about. I don't feel the heat, but I smell the onions. All right. Bye.